When I was younger, I waited until everybody was asleep and I snuck down the hallway into my little sister's bedroom, took a pair of scissors and I cut her fringe off. This is part 1, Tales of an Undiagnosed ADHD Child. I was 7 years old. My baby sister had just arrived. From the moment she showed up, there was just one thing I could not leave alone. Her fucking fringe. It just stuck up. This little tuft of baby hair that would not lie flat. It drove me insane. The only thing I can relate it to is, you know, when you have like a label sticking out on a piece of your clothing and you can just feel it all day. I was a pretty light sleeper as a kid. The house was stirring a little. Perhaps she had just woken up or something. And then everybody went quiet, so I was like, nice, everyone's gone to bed. Fantastic. Now was my fucking chance. So I flung off my groovy chick, bang on the door bedding. I raced out of my bunk bed. I snuck down the hallway into her room. Upon the top of the chest of drawers, like a mirage, was that tiny little silver tube that you get all of those like baby gadgets in. But the scissors with like the little circular bit on top of it. I took those fucking scissors and I walked over to her cot and I just didn't slice it all the way to the root or anything. I'm not a fucking monster. I gave her about ½ centimetre's worth of give. And then I just went back to bed as if nothing had happened. It's funny. Cut to the next morning and my stepmom and my dad came over to me and they said, Samara, did you cut your sister's fringe off? And I looked them both clean in the eyes. I said, no, why would I do that? What a weird thing to do. I was literally the only other person in the house. And here, looking back on it now, post-diagnosis, it makes so much more sense that it was normal for me to wake up in the middle of the night and seek vengeance on a loose end that I could not deal with. That sensory irritation that you cannot name or verbalise to anybody, coupled with just very impulsive problem solving of your own accord, and the complete and utter absence of any sort of filter that would say, don't go and cut your fucking sister's fringe off while she's sleeping. No one spotted that. I was just a difficult child that did weird shit. And the problem is there are so many of these moments in my childhood, but looking back on it, it's pretty logical. And sometimes I think maybe I'd still cut her fringe off today. Stay tuned for part 2.